Now, if we think of the requirements, typically in these sectors, you need to have coverage. You need to have coverage in rural areas, but also in metropolitan areas. You need to have availability 24/7, every day, every second, every minute. You need to have resilience. It needs to work when the sun is shining, but also when it's really pouring, like last year in this area, I remember. And it has to obviously have performance, instant service, and scalability from, say, a fire, from a trash bin fire to the fires we are experiencing today in Los Angeles area or larger. So fundamentally, what it's all about is the connection is the lifeline for people and assets to work. Now, thinking of this population, now utilizing, if you think of your mobile phones in your hands, there are about 7 billion users utilizing mobile phone communication as humans, plus all the machines on top of it. And then if we are really, really generous, we might say that there are 0.1 billion critical communication users worldwide. So what does this actually mean? The impact of this is that we need to work together, cross sectors, to make sure that we don't fragment the market, that we ensure that there is reason to invest into this area in order to produce the capabilities and technologies we need. And for that, we have moved into to benefit from the billions and billions of investment into the mobile phone technologies in 3GPP that standardizes LTE, 4G, 5G, and now 6G. Once the technologies, Tetra and P25, the narrowband technologies, continue to stay and continue to operate, and you can be using them and buying them still in the 2050s, as they are really, really good for what they have been designed for. So that's the positive part. But the bad or the challenging part is that they are not evolving. Whereas the 3GPP technologies are evolving, there will be 7G eventually, there will be eventually 8G, but what it means that we, as a sector and the community, we have to be there, making sure that our requirements are included every time the new generation comes. If we are not, it's not going to happen. So we have to do the work. We cannot just wait. So what does it mean? Where do we need to be working? We need to work on every layer of the ecosystem. On the standard space in 3GPP to make sure that we have the common baseline for creating products and services globally. Then on the industry, their role is to implement this. Nokia, Ericsson, Motorola, and others, to do these things that the services are actually available. And then on the other side, the governments, their role is to set the limits for the legal framework, the limits to the sandbox, so to say. How are you allowed to use these? Who's responsible for what? And then the user organizations, their role is to do the operational aspects. And then finally, the operators bring these services to life, private, public, or both at the same time. And with the applications, be it mission critical push-to-talk, video or something, then combine these together to provide the actual service to users, the connection and of the lifeline on the field. And now with this, I'd like to hand over actually to Ken. Go ahead.
Thanks so much, Tero. Yeah, my name's Kevin Graham. I'm the Global CEO of the Critical Communications Association. Our role is to help facilitate and drive both standards and all of the layers that Tero just mentioned across the world. And I'm really pleased today that we've got some subject matter experts from the local region who are both users and or from industry And what I'm going to do to save a little bit of time is ask each, working from the right and your left, to introduce themselves, what their role is, why connectivity and harmonised connectivity is important in their role and for the users that they serve. So if we can start with you, Abdullah.
Yeah. I'm Abdullah Al-Hamadi, Engineer Abdullah Al-Hamadi from Dubai Municipality, from Command and Control Center. We are managing or looking after the emergency and crisis events that are we are facing in the city of Dubai. We have 5 leading events that are Dubai Municipality are leading it, which is the Dubai building collapses, earthquakes,